Okay, this is the day 6 wrap up. My experiences on the starch solution after my 20-day juice fast. And then before that, 30 days of eating on the starch solution. And before that, 30 days of juice fast. Well, I weighed in at exactly the same weight today as I had yesterday, which is very good news. That means that I'm able to maintain the 10-pound weight loss with the amount of food that I'm eating, my choices, and that's really good news. That was one concern that I had, and so far so good. I woke up, I had my delicious oatmeal with a chopped apple, cinnamon, raisins. Did I put a date in there? Yeah, I think I chopped up one date. And then I had some of the Swerve brown sugar, which is low glycemic. Makes for a really scrumptious breakfast, very filling. And my green tea. And I decided that I had to do two things in terms of my food prep today. I wanted to make a vegetarian split pea soup, which I did in the morning. And I also wanted to accomplish making my flaxseed crackers, and that's ground flax with chopped tomatoes. I mean, it's like pureed tomatoes, onion, about a quarter of an onion, spices, and then I dehydrate it in my dehydrator. And it really took me a long time to get the crackers together. The soup went together pretty quickly, and I let it cook while I was meditating. But the crackers, I knew I really wanted to have some of these crackers because I like to have a little cracker with a little hummus sometimes, and these are extremely healthy crackers, and they're cheap. They're not like, the $4 a bag crackers that I get, which are, they're not as healthy at all, So I meditated, and yeah, I was fooling around before I meditated, and so by the time I got finished meditating, the soup was pretty much finished. I pureed a little bit of it, put some, fake vegetarian bacon bits in it, and it was very good. Oh, I really liked that soup, and I had one bowl, and then I had another bowl. So my portions on that were a little high, actually. And then I was doing this and that and the other thing, and then Gary called me to go to lunch, and I went to Thai Deli, and I had some plain stir-fried vegetables and some plain rice with green tea, which just seems to be what I've been having. And it's a little pricey, actually, if I do it every day, so I have to watch that. I used to just go, while I was on my juice fast, I would just go and sit with him, and I might do that because I can't really afford to spend that kind of money every day. And let's see, what else? Yeah, so then I went down to weed, and I wanted to make sure I had some food in case I stayed through the evening. So I grabbed a container. I thought it had lentil soup, and as it turned out, it had the second half of the tomatoes. So I just took some canned tomatoes with me. And I took some BAI, and I had a green tea bag, which I didn't use. But I did have enough fluid for the gardening, and I did a lot of weeding. And then I meditated, then I came home, I went to the rec center, did my resistance training, and a sauna and a whirlpool. Then I went and I got some celery. I was out of celery and carrots. I came home and made two delicious sushis. Like, that sushi is like going to be reduxed for a while. I have to get some more pickled ginger because I'm out of that. I just love the pickled ginger, the wasabi, the nice rice, I have a rice maker, so the rice is really nicely cooked. It's really, flakes apart, doesn't stick together, although it's sticky enough for the sushi. And with a nice nori roll. Nori's always good. Seaweed, it's very good. And I had two of those, and that's probably, in terms of portions, it's probably a little big, but I really think that that type of sushi is extremely low calorie. I can't find where the calories would come from. I can't find them. Now I'm having hibiscus tea, and I'm going to go to sleep. So anyway, so it was a good day. I feel like I've gotten my eating like behind a barricade, like on one side of a river, like the fruit and vegetable river. And I feel like I want to stay there. Oh yeah, I also had about 3 of my chocolate cookies because I took them with me on my gardening adventure, and I had maybe 2. I think only 2. That's okay. So, but you know, I feel like I'm on a the choices I'm making are all in the healthy zone, and that's remarkable for me. And I feel like I could stay here, like I don't want for anything on this diet. I feel like it's very satisfying. And it's just to make sure that I don't venture across the river, just keep it on this side. Like every once in a while, I have a thought about having a cup of coffee, because I feel a little low energy. But I just think don't do that, because once you have one, then you'll have another, because it kind of wrecks your nervous system, and then you need to wreck it again. And if I just keep it on this one side in the healthy zone and keep exercising, um, I feel like I'm in a really good place. And also the weather is really nice here. It's not too hot. It's actually very pleasant. It's probably 70s and not too humid. And it's just a perfect time to be, fit and to be outside and to be, active and to feel, good about your body. I think when I'm walking around the garden, I think, what would it feel like if I were 30 pounds thinner? And I could do it. I could drag myself around. But, I think that's so much nicer that I've taken this off and then I'm pretty fit for the job. I like to be even more fit. There's so much more fitness to be had, in terms of fitness, not just in terms of weight, but in terms of fitness. And it's a place I've always wanted to get to. I really took my fitness seriously and really put the effort in. So anyway, so that's my day 6 wrap up and my starch solution eating in June of 2022.